Hi, this is the first time I've ever made a video like this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out or how I'm going to come across. I've written some little key points down to remind me what I wanted to talk about. The main reason why I came to this decision to resort to going in this route is because I feel that there's no help and there's no one really there to help people in certain situations. I live in this property. It's an Orbit Housing Association property, social housing. And I do get some support with housing benefit. But at the moment they pay about 50p a month after deductions. Now, my son who lives with me is the reason why I don't get full housing benefit. He works full time and he pays the rent every week to Orbit Housing. Now, we pay the rent every week without fail, and we try to keep our account to a good balance where it's not in arrears. And recently, yesterday actually, I had a letter from Orbit Housing saying that they're seeking possession of my property, my home, which I would like to call my home, but when they can manifest things and seek possession of your property or threats of seeking possession of your property, it's hard to actually see this as my home when it can be taken whenever somebody feels like taking it. So like I said, our rent account was not in arrears, and on the 29th of October, Housing Benefit decided to put in an invoice to my social landlord association asking for £15, £15 to be refunded because I'd been overpaid. So that was on the 29th of October. So without asking me or telling me or notifying me, they did this. And my housing association sent them back the money that they asked for without, again, informing me or notifying me of what they'd done, which put my account into £13 debt. Now, this was on the 29th of October. On the 1st of November, 2024, this is. On the 1st of November, Orbit Housing decided to issue me with a seeking possession order for £13 because my account was in arrears. I then contacted Orbit Housing, furious about what had happened, and to ask them for justification why I pay rent every week, I don't miss a payment, why they could then go into my rent account, refund £15 to Housing Benefit, not notify me, and then within a matter of days issue me with a possession order. When the possession order come, I was the third day into quitting smoking, and it was the first day I actually just sat on the sofa and just felt relaxed and felt that I could achieve and actually get my life back after smoking. I heard the letter come through the door. I went to the post box, opened it, and there it was. Needless to say, it stressed me to the point where I did go and buy a packet of cigarettes. Yes, maybe it was an excuse. I wanted to smoke anyway. Maybe not. But my point is, I'm not the first person this happened to. It's not the first time it's happened to me. And it's happened to many people all over the city where Housing Benefit will either delay your payments and the associations will send out a threatening letter to say that they're going to possess your home. And I just feel totally devastated over it because I'd seen this house as my home. It was an empty shell when I moved in. I've done a lot of work to it. I've done the garden was a shithole, and I've done a lot of work to it, and I've made it my home, and I did feel like it was my home. But then now I'm thinking, it will never be my home. It doesn't matter what I do. This is just a borrowed home. It will never be mine. And any time housing benefit decide to not inform me about an invoice that they've just manifested from, I don't know, and still to this day I don't know where that invoice has come from or what it's for. I have notification and proof that when I put in this change of circumstances, I think it was back in August, September time, there was an overpayment on my account and I'd got 3 invoices, and they said that basically they were going to generate the return of the money from the overpayment via my new award, which they did. They take £11. I was awarded £12 rent, and they take £11 some of that, which I think then they pay my housing association 50p towards my rent or something. So they said on that letter that they were going to basically take the overpayment via my new award. And they've never sent me this invoice that the Orbit of saying that they received from housing, the housing benefit, isn't an invoice that I have any knowledge of. It's not the one on the letter. It's for £15. There's no idea where it's come from. But it just makes me feel how vulnerable a person they've made me feel, that they can just do that out of nowhere. And then for me feeling comfortable in my own home, now I feel at threat. I've got, as you can see, I've got 3 dogs. And I'm wondering now, I'm thinking, you know, I mean, are we going to be homeless? Are these dogs going to lose a home? What am I going to do with these dogs? Anyway, I'm just going to end this video here because there's more that I want to talk about. But at the moment, that's probably all I'm ready to say, because that at the moment is what is really bothering me. The fact that housing benefit can just not inform you, and within a matter of days you got a possession order for £13. And I'm quite happy to show you my rent account, and I'm quite happy to show you the payments that I make every week to prove that I'm not lying. I'm not just trying to diss housing benefit or slate fucking Orbit Housing for the way that they're conducting this. But this is how they're treating people. You know, I'm not a wealthy person, and this is how they're treating me. It's like a perpetual state of stress that they put you in by doing this underhanded tactics. And like I said, it's not the first time they've done it. They do it all the time. I called my niece and my sister today to tell them that, look, my head's gone. I just can't function properly. I don't want to do the dinner. I don't want to take the dogs out because this has really affected me. And it's not the £13. It's the fact that now they've put a possession order on my home for 12 months and I can't take it off because of something that was out of my hand. They've just took the control of it. They'll listen to me, but at the end of the day, they'll just say, oh, sorry, there's nothing we can do. And they're saying, look, but they're going to get someone to help me. I'm thinking, well, it would have helped if you'd have told me what you were going to do. And it would have helped if you hadn't sent the possession order, that you'd have called me. You've got my number. You've got my email to say, look, housing benefit has done this. It's put this, it's put £13 arrears on your account. And like, so we don't have to send you this letter and stress you out. Just pay the £13. And I would have paid the £13. But no, they don't say anything. And then they put you through all this stress. Anyway, if you like my video, I'm hoping to upload another one, not just about that, but about other things as well. So thank you for listening, if you did listen.